Hi everybody, welcome to this class. In this class we will study buttons control working with forms. In last two classes we study about forms. We learn how we can use these options, and with the help of these options how we can create forms. And one separate class we discuss about how we can design a complete form manually. But in today class we will see the working of button controls, how button controls works. So for this, first of all we will make a form. It is a form. We will save this form as my form. If you want to change its name, like this, double click and we'll change its name. To add functionality of buttons, we will click on design view, increase space, and here is the button control. Simply drag this control on this form. Here are various type of categories of operation or action that we can perform. First we will talk about record navigation. In record navigation, these are the actions. The first record is go to first record. With the help of this we will go to first record. There are two options. If you want to show text first record on this button, or we want to show a picture. So go to first record, picture is like this. So I am showing this picture. Next, finish. We can look here, and next one is go to last record. For this I am also taking picture. Two button we will create for go to next record with this picture, and go to previous record. With this picture, now we have to see a practical. Click on view. We can look here. This record will show record next forward, and it will bring us backward. It will show us last record, it will show first record. There is one more action, that is find next and find record. Find next I'm dropping, will take find record. Next, find record. We can take this symbol or can take text like this. As soon as you click on find record, this dialog box will open, and we can see here find next button is already present here. Like if I want to find one in this data, we'll click find next. If we write 5, we can look here, showing fifth record. If we say 6, showing fourth record. So like this it will bring us on the record that we are looking. This is the use. And find next button is already present, so there is no need to add find next button over here. Next, now is record operation. In record operation, if you want to add a new record, for this we will take this add new record. Next, next button to save that record, will say save record. Next button If you want to undo that record, then is undo record. Next, if you want to delete that record, this record will delete. And if you want to print that record, this record will print. And if you want to duplicate that record, it will make duplicate copy of that record. Now we will see practical. Add record. Add record will make all fields empty. Now we will add a new record. And as soon as we will press save record, this record will save. We have to press this record, we will save. Now if we click on it, it will bring on first record. If we click on it, it will bring us on last record. If we say undo record, this record will be deleted. Now last record is 17, not 18. If you want to delete this record will deleted. We can look here, last record is 16 now. And if you want to print duplicate record, this record will duplicated. This option is saying that we have to enable this content. We can look here, Amir record has been duplicated. Amir 1 25 Dehradun, and the same thing has been duplicated. So with the help of duplicate we can duplicate record, and with the help of print we can print this record. Record has been printed. Now again open this form in design view. Next is form operation. Open form will open a form as soon as we will click on it. Next is we have to select which form we want to open. On the click of this button I will open form 1. Next, open form and find specific data to display. Open form and show all record. I will keep this option here. Next, open form. Next, finish. Next is close form. This option will close form. Here if you want to print record of a form, or for that we have to select form. I am taking form 3. It will print form 3. If you want to print current form, click on it. It will print current form record. We will see these practically. Open form will open form 1. You can look here, form 1 has been opened. Close form will close dash form. Form has been closed. Open form will form 1. It's closing current form, not that form. I think some problem. Close form will close current form, not a specific form, but open form will open a specific form that we selected. Because while we are creating this form, it's not showing form selection option. There is no option to select which form to close, so it will close current form. It will close current form. Print form, it will print form third, because in this on this form I give to print form third. Okay. Form 3 data is printed. If we click on this print current form, it will print current form. It is current form printed. This data is disordered because this report is generated in portrait, not in landscape. So like this, with the help of button we can print form. Next is report operation. We can open a report. But here is no any report, so we have to create a report 1. First we will create a report. Report is created. Save this report as report 1. Employee table report 1. Okay. Close this report. Report operation, open report, select report, next, and this. Open report button. Second is preview report. It will preview report. Next is print report. Next is send report to a file. It will convert report into a file. We'll see these practically. Open report will open report. Preview report will show report in print preview format. Print report will print that report. Report is printed. Report to a file will convert report to a file. We have to select format, in which type of format we want to print. I'm taking rich text format. Okay. Now we have to select location we want to save. Desktop. This is the table converted to a rich text format. We can look here. So these are the options for report. Next is application, quit application. As soon as we will click on, it will close the MS Access database. Print table, it will print table. We have to select table, which table we want to print. Run macro, by the help of this button we can run macro, but for this we have to create a macro. I'm creating a message box macro. How to create a macro. For this I make a complete video of macro. You can see that from the list of this MS Access series. In that I teach a number of way how to create macro and what is the use of macro. After seeing that video, watching that video, you will be able to create macros. As soon as I will click, it will generate message box. On the same thing we will do on the click of this button. For query also we have to create. We will go to this query wizard. Okay, and in query we can take column of our choice. It is query created, and we can create a button for this query. How query is create, how we can create a query, how query works. For this I created 4 videos in this series of MS Office Access. You can go through those videos and you will be able to learn properly how we can create query, what is the use of query, how we can perform viewing operation, view operation, how we can perform calculation operation with the query, with the help of query. All these things you will be able to understand very well with the help of with the help of those videos. So you can go through videos. I will provide the link in the description as well as on the top of this video, and from that list you can see all those videos. You have to select query here. Now I will see it practically. Print table, where print table, employee table will be printed. We can look here. Run macro, macro is running. Run query, query is running. And as soon as I will click on quit app, it will close the MS Access database. Entire database has been closed. So like this we can use button control on a form. In this tutorial I told you the working of button control on a form, how button controls is useful, and what are the operations that we can perform with the help of button control. Hope so I hope this video will be helpful for you. If it is helpful for you, you can like this video, can share with your friends, and to see more videos of this series, you can subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching. And if you want to ask something, if you have any query, you can ask me through comment. Definitely I will reply of your comment.